I begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land and pay my respects to their elders, past and present. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Today is the day 23 of the Grand Australian Ride. Today I rode from Sandfire, which is close to the 80-mile beach, to Broome. The ride date is 22nd of May 2022. The time it took me was 5 hours and 30 minutes. The weather was very hot and the distance I covered was 294 kilometers. The terrain was plain, road was straight, and I fueled up at Sandfire when I started, and then I took a fuel stop in Broome along the way. I finished in Broome. This is Jatin and I'm actually in Sandfire Roadhouse. This is in between Port Hedland and Broome. So it's about roughly around 550 kilometers run, and I'm at 80-mile beach. So there's a 80-mile beach, and bang on in middle of 80-mile beach means we are obviously away from the beach, but on the A1 kind of center is Sandfire Roadhouse. I'm right here. I arrived here yesterday, like I had mentioned. Last night I had also spoken about trying to find food and everything. So I thought this morning when I show you my breakfast, I'll also try and show you how I organize it. Anyway, so first thing first, the plan for today is to go to Broome. My accommodation, I still need to double check, is either before Broome or after Broome, but you will know during the day. Secondly, the distance is around 320 kilometers. The time right now as we speak is 6:20. It's a little early. I came in at around 1:30 yesterday, and I was just chilling, relaxing, and I slept early and everything. So I wanted to today I wanted to start early as possible. The goal was to start by 7 I should be on the bike, fueled up and everything. So I've got about 40 minutes. I'm going to finish my breakfast. I've nearly packed everything, so I'm going to put everything on the bike, and I'm going to get going, drop the keys, fuel up, and get on my way. So this is the plan for the day. Coming to think of it, I'm thinking I hope the fuel station is open, but we will find out. Now, first thing, today the question is, one thing I need to clarify again. I am vegetarian in this tour. So what am I having? And I'll also try and show you how I organized it. So there you go. So this is oats, black coffee, and apple. I bought from the shop yesterday. Oats, this is the oats. It's Uncle Toby's oats. So ready in 90 seconds. Just simple way to make it. You just add skim milk or water, and just need to put it in microwave or add warm water, and you get that. So I usually use the kettle in the hotel, in the motel, to heat up the water. Coffee is generally provided in the motel itself. A cup is provided. I carry this bowl, so in case, a lot of time plates and bowls are provided. If it is not provided, then I have it. So this, I carry that with me. I can buy this from any of the outdoor shops. So there you go. That's breakfast for today. I'm going to finish packing up everything and I'll leave soon. And I'll update you when I'm on the road. I'll obviously update you on the fuel situation, and then I'll update you when I'm on the road. Until then, see you. So yeah, it's 23rd of the tour, 23rd day of the tour, and when I reach Broome, it will be on the 23rd day, but I would have covered nearly halfway. So really excited for today. Let's go and drop the keys, fuel up, and then get going. Om Ganeshaya Namah. Jai Adishakti Mat ki Jai. Har Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna. Har Har Mahadev. Har. These are the mango trees. They have a small mango plantation over here, which was interesting. Considering where we are right now, to see so many mangoes, it's just out of this world. But if they can grow mangoes in this much area, you can imagine how much plantation they can have around here, if they did want. Yeah, big question. Alright, so we are going to first fill up. So when we go in, we can pay for the fuel as well at the same time. Very nice decor they have over here. With the side stand, it's always hard. And to make sure the bike is tilted a bit, so I've had a fall a couple of times and it's not nice. Alright, so the rate right now is 238 cents per liter. I'll fill up, drop the keys, and then I'll update. Filled up 8 liters, 238.8 cents per liter, and it's costed me $19.16. So yes, it is a little expensive. Ah, look at that peacock. There are a few walking around over here. It's a male peacock. The truck is carrying hay. Hey! Oh, that's another one over here. Look at that. Nice property. Interesting place. Oh, 2 of them are roaming around over here. Hello. Right, so this is where I stayed. And off we go. So next there is a board there. We will know the distances soon. So Broome is 318 kilometers. I was estimating 320, but close. And Roebuck is 285. So Roebuck, I guess, is where we find fuel. Maybe there might be a roadhouse before that, I don't know, but if it would have been, they would have kind of listed it over here. So I'm guessing 285 is where we drive before we get any fuel. Look at those sands. I found more. They are called molds and termite molds. That's what they call them. Yeah, there it is, another one. Because I just posted photo on Insta and I had to write what it was, and I was like, what the hell? And then I did some research, just searched on internet, but not easy to find certain simple things sometimes. Anyways, found it was called molds, termite molds. 7:15 is the time right now,
and we are off, so this is quite nice. It's a little cloudy out there because of that the sun is covered up a little bit, but I can feel that nice cool breeze right now. Yeah, it's amazing. I will try and stop somewhere I'll see if I can stop somewhere to get a sky view of this place. You see this red soil? You see the red soil right now. I was checking on Google to see how far it goes, because it's very clearly visible on the satellite as well. It's not like I can see red over here and up high. You can't, because of the grass. So you can easily distinguish the red area and not red area. So basically, as I go towards, I think it's after, as I get closer to Broome, it will start disappearing, and definitely after Broome it will start disappearing. So that's that. And after, so the plan is practically to try and ride as much as possible. My strategy is to ride maybe 100 kilometers or so right now before I have any kind of a break, so at least I cover some distance. I've got 8750 in the odometer, so I'll say, because you don't get the milestone, so I'll say 8850, close to that. I'll have my first break, and yeah, let's see what we see. When riding in places like this, someone would say, you know what, what's a dare? Yeah, it's actually riding in places like this. It is a straight road, yes, but there is nothing here, absolutely. About 10 kilometers behind me is the roadhouse. There is a possibility 200 kilometers plus there won't be anything, absolutely nothing. I would just see this. At the most I would see a rest house, so a rest area where there would be bathroom facilities and a few other amenities that I've shown earlier. But otherwise it will just be this, and there will be no one, nothing around you. So this is the dare. This is what it is all about. It's kind of unknown, taking all that risk. It's one of the best times to ride because it's very hot around here, even though it is winter in Australia, but this region is very hot. So around this time, as you can imagine, on a hot day, but the early start of the day, you get this nice cool breeze. Even it just feels very nice, very good. The whole experience is the best. There are again a lot of termite moles on the road, so very close to the road. Oh, there's so many of them over here, see? All sizes, from little ones to big ones. Termite moles are like seen everywhere. It just makes me wonder, is that the reason why that in some areas there are not enough trees, but then you also don't see termite moles over there? So I don't know what impact it can have, because I know termites can eat up all the timber, but do they have that much impact in the whole area? Because I can see termite moles around here, but I can also see a lot of trees, like not trees, but bushes, over here as well. So but the area has suddenly started changing from nothing like plains to I'm starting to see more trees now, which is fantastic. And I think as we head towards Northern Territory around Darwin, I believe there is a lot of greenery. But my brother was telling me about this, that after Broome we enter into crocodile territory. My brother Nicole, he was saying that once we pass Broome, you would enter into crocodile territory. So be careful of not to go into water. Oh, there's a cow there. Hello. What's that cow doing on the road? You know, when they say stray cows, that's what it might just be. Anyway, so I'll update you. That's change of scene right now, maybe around 60 k's since we started, 60 plus kilometers. And I'll update you when I find something interesting on the way. We still have like 320 kilometers up to Broome. I'm going to be spending some time in Broome before I go to the accommodation, because the accommodation is 30 kilometers from Broome. So the idea is that I'll try and get to Broome, take a break over there, maybe either eat something or find something to eat, and then go to the accommodation, check in, and call it a day. So Broome might just be the highlight of the day. I was just passing by and just went past me, so I've turned around and come back over here. This is what all the properties are like over here. You know, this is Enna Plains Station. When this is station, it's often, you know, where they breed cows, like thousands of kilometers or something. And cattle company, see, Enna Plains Cattle Company. So what they have is, that's a private road going in there. They put a box like that. Maybe it's for deliveries and things like that, because if they're receiving deliveries, they don't actually get it inside the property. They come and drop it outside over here. There's a big box, so they can receive big things as well, like, you know, groceries or something, or some part or whatever it may be. Anything bigger than that, obviously someone will come and receive it. So yeah, a lot of times I've seen they put a fridge outside, and I'm like, why the hell would they put a fridge? But now I know that it's for, you know, if they're receiving something, the fridge has good insulation, and it gets really hot around here. Like, I've been complaining about heat past 2-3 days, and it's winter right now, so you can imagine what it will be like in summer. Now when it gets hot, a fridge would be a good insulant. So it's cheap. It's, if you get a second-hand fridge, it's cheap, it works, and there's nothing complicated about it. So they just put a fridge outside, and you can go and, you know, when they get deliveries, they will probably leave it inside the fridge. But yeah, that's something, when I saw it first time, I was like, what's going on? But yeah, that's the reason why they have it like that. Now that's one property and their mailbox. So it's such a big mailbox. Anyways, now moving on to towards Broome. As you saw over there, the address is already Broome. So technically we are in Broome. We might be like 200 odd kilometers from Broome, but it is still considered Broome. Kilometers, and this is a rest stop, Stanley 24-hour stopping. Yep, there you go, that's where it is. So I'll do a rest stop over here before I continue. That's waste disposal. This is a different one. Usually they were in point and out point. This looks like going in and out on the same road. Anyways, it came on the right hand side, so when I come out I have to go on the right as well. Alright, so looks quite busy around here. Just park it somewhere, take a little rest, and then get going. This is a good point. It's also got barbecue. Not that I'm going to use that. Alright, let's take a little break. Let me show you something. What's that? Anyways, I'm going to take a break over here. And we've covered about 100 kilometers. So we got another maybe 220, about 220 something remaining. I had stopped at this rest house. There were a few people who have already left. There's one there. That's the toilet. And a lot of shades over here to rest. Okay, so a quick update. I stopped here, flew the drone, stuck the Save Soil sticker in the rest house, so anyone passing by might look at it and maybe, the way I think is maybe 1 in 10 person might think of doing something about it. And Australia has a big soil problem. That is a fact. At the roadhouse, last night when I went to get by dinner, I was speaking to the lady over there, and she was asking me, like, what are you up to, with the bike and all. And I was like, okay, I'm going on a full lap of Australia and doing it because it's a passion of mine, riding and all of that. And I also mentioned that, okay, while doing it, I'm also trying to promote, create awareness for Save Soil. And she's like, is it some kind of raising money or something? I was like, no, that's not what I'm doing. All I'm trying to do is, where's my phone? Okay, I just need to check the phone. All I'm trying to do is make people aware of this situation, of what's happening with the soil and all. So I just need to check my phone and make sure it's all there before I go forward. Phone at the rest stop, I kept it on the bench while I was packing the drone, because obviously phone has to be connected to the remote of the drone. So I had it out, put the drone back in its place. Forgot to take the phone. They had one central bin only. Yeah, I was just there. I think I can see the phone already. It's a quick update. I got there, I found the phone, it was lying there. When I left from the rest house, area, I noticed that the chain, one of my tank bag was open, and I was like, did I? And I checked and I saw, there's no phone. And I realized I might have left it over there in the rest area, and then I went back and found the phone. Happy that I have my phone back, but I have to be more careful next time, not to leave things around like that. Check everything before I go. I need to make a practice, like a rule. But anyways, it was there. If I hadn't seen and figured out, I would be like hundreds of kilometers, maybe 100 or 150 kilometers before I realize, oh, my phone's missing. And then it will be a disaster, because to come back 100 kilometers and then go back 100 kilometers would be 200 kilometers extra. That is not what I have planned for the day. So it's important that every step is checked, because if you don't, you are 200-300 kilometers extra for the day, which you might not have fuel for, you might not have time for. So, and then things like phone has to be taken care of always. Let's just overtake this, but I need to be able to see more clearly. I think I'll take this chance. And on the left. Just a quick one, something interesting I found. Local police targeting fatigue. I mean, you'll see local police targeting different things like alcohol and drugs, but fatigue, that's a new one. There is a roadhouse, I think, over here. Portsmouth, 23 kilometers. Oh, that's quite far. Who is this? Oh, sir, how are you? You are brave, mate. Yeah, good, thanks.
Warming all that?
Huh?
Warming all your gear?
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. How's your journey been so far, mate?
It's been pretty good.
Yep.
2 days in.
2 days in,
Yeah.
on the next, the second half.
Yeah, on the second leg. So
Yeah. All right,
it's
mate.
warm out here.
It is, isn't it? I on bicycle. I did capture it on the thing, but the battery went dead, so I couldn't capture the whole conversation with him. I've taken some photos, which I might be able to. I would have probably come up in the video soon, earlier. Yeah, he. What was his name? Yeah, that's the guy. Edward Phillip. He started in Sydney before COVID and got all the way to Broome, and the COVID hit, so he couldn't finish. But now he's starting from Broome, going all the way to back to Sydney and finishing the loop. So yeah, nice fellow on a bicycle. I'd seen and heard about people doing it, but mate, actually seeing it on the road, legendary, really legendary, guys. I'm going to try and ride a little bit with him, maybe. Let me see if I can catch up to him, because he is doing like 75 k's a day. I just wanted to capture him on the video so I can maybe send it to him someday. I did make a little video of him. Because he's not carrying any he's not carrying any GoPro or anything like that. So or even a smartphone. He's just carrying a very, very basic phone. I don't know why. He's like, he just wanted to disconnect from everything and do this. So yeah, but legendary guy. I mean, it just pumped me up so much. I was like, you know, look at him. He's on a bicycle. I'm on a motorcycle. I thought, you know, when I look at people and I'm riding in a car and I'm on a motorcycle, I'd be like, oh man, you're in a car, I'm in a motorcycle. But this guy is in a bicycle, and it's hot right now. So yeah. Amazing, amazing, totally amazing. Anyway, so we are on our way to Broome. I think we are maybe more than 100 kilometers away, so about 140 k's away from Broome. I don't think there is any service on the way, just rest stops. I thought there was, but it's actually 20 kilometers inward. There is a petrol pump there. I didn't really want to go inward, I just wanted to continue. So I now got fuel in the tank, enough to take me all the way, and I also got the can, so I should be fine. Anyways, I'll update on the way. Legendary fellow, mate. Hard to find people like that. Derby is on the right hand side from here, and we are headed to Broome, which is on the left, and it's 34 kilometers from here. There is a pump as well over here, so I'm going to use this pump. Now we are on Savannah Way, Roebuck Plains Roadhouse. I think that's where I'm staying, so maybe that's it for the day. I'll be calling it a day today then. Let's see, I'm going to park it somewhere, take a little bit of rest, and then decide the next move. But what a ride so far. What a ride. Another bicycle. There's someone else on a bicycle or what? Anyways, let me take a break, check everything, and find out what's going on next. Most likely I'm staying here. So picked up the key from the reception and I'm here. It's room number 18. It is so hot that I'm even considering skipping going to Broome today, and just having a nice swim over here, because there's a swimming pool as well. So there you go. That's we have room number 18, which is supposed to be somewhere over here. The pool is just on my left. Hello. 18. Alright, so that is the room. So we got the bed there, TV, it's nice and cool, fridge, got cabinets and a bathroom, shower, toilet. Alright, so it's really hot right now. I will wait 1 second. Yep, it's really hot right now. So I'll unpack the bike, get all the luggage over here, and I'll update on what happened today and what's up for tomorrow. Until then. Hello. So today is day 23rd and the date is 22nd of May. I've just arrived in Broome. I'm not exactly in the town. I'm actually outside. I'm staying in a roadhouse on A1. There is a road that goes from here to Broome and then back. The day was really nice. I started off very early at 7:15. So it was nice and cool. Really enjoyed the ride. Stopped a few times to check out a few things, and also met a very interesting gentleman. His name is Edward Phillip. You would have seen in the footage earlier. Basically he's doing a bicycle ride around Australia. Before COVID he had done from Sydney to Broome, and when he arrived in Broome the COVID hit, so for 3 years nothing happened, and then he's back over here to finish the ride. And he's writing some book he's basically planning on writing a book, or he's writing a book to cover his journey. So that's about him. Interesting people meeting on the way. I mean, you wouldn't expect to meet someone like that doing something similar. Anyways, I arrived over here around 1 o'clock. It was really hot when I arrived here. I met a gentleman outside and had a quick chat with him. After I had picked up the keys and everything. So when I arrived, the room wasn't ready. They were preparing it, and then it was ready. Then came over here. The hotel, the main reception, fuel station or the restaurant is on the A1, and then for the block next to it, you call it block or you call it a plot, next to it is the motel and caravan park. So I came over here, met a gentleman outside who is also riding, and he's also from somewhere near Melbourne, and got some tips from him for the future destinations. Then I just freshened up, had a shower, and then went to have something to eat. They didn't have much vegetarian stuff over here, so I had to compromise on a veggie burger again, but that's all right. After that, I'm just going to charge everything up and bake everything up. Over here the signals are very weak. There isn't enough good enough mobile signals or internet signals, so communication is a bit of an issue, but that's okay. I'm going to call it a day early today, so I can start early tomorrow as well. The plan is to go to Fitzroy Crossing. Originally I was reconsidering doing it because I had got information from a couple of people to say that it's very not that safe, which I could agree as well, maybe, but I am already taking a lot of precautions. I'm not being careless, and I will be staying in a lodge which has its own premises, so I'm hoping that everything should be fine. I will continue with my recording of my journey, and I'll show you how it is, and you can make your own judgment, because I've got two separate information. If I were to go purely by what people say, then I would be doing something else. So I have to make my own call, and I would suggest you do the same. Anyways, I'll call it a day for now, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Until then, good night.